Photography to me is like a chase. You're chasing after so many things at one time, and you're trying to get them at one little specific moment in time. And it's a perceptual high when you bring them all together and translate a three-dimensional world into two dimensions. Photography opened up new worlds for me. Every day was different with it. It's an endless challenge, and it's an addictive behavior in a lot of ways, I've got to say. I love the variety of what I do. It's looking good. So make for the hot highlight on the water, and keep paddling synchronized. I travel several times a month. I've always felt that if you went to a place that was of interest to you and you made great images, you'd find a market for them. And that's always worked out for me. As a travel photographer, you've got to be prepared to shoot really anything from shopping, nightlife, people, architecture, museums. But my heart really lies with the outdoors and outdoor adventure. And what I love to do is show people exploring and enjoying their environment.
That's good? Yeah, that's wonderful. And you got to synchronize your paddle position. There you go. Now you got it.
When I first come to a location, I'm sizing it up, looking for graphic elements that I can organize the space inside the frame. I think as a photographer, you're responsible for everything inside the frame. If you don't want it there, it shouldn't be there. I think of it as a way of organizing from visual anarchy down to something that really makes sense. I will think first in terms of overviews. I tend to work from a wider view and work my way down to details. I think it's really important when you're doing a story, first to think in terms of an overview that sets the scene, and then you look for the elements that you can hone in on and find the telling detail or the moment. It can really be a scramble when you get to a place that you've been assigned to shoot and you find the conditions aren't correct for any number of reasons. So what you're always looking to do is find just one little piece of the situation that you can accentuate, that you can pull something prime out of. And sometimes those little windows are very difficult to find. For an assignment a number of years ago, a cover story, I did shoot the Verde Canyon Railroad. And I shot it from various positions around the river, the Verde River. Didn't feel like I was getting the feel of being on the train, the movement, the energy of this train. And so I talked to the people that run the train and I said, is there any way possible I can ride in the back of the high rail, that's the truck that goes in front of the train, and make sure the track's clear? And amazingly, they said, yeah. And so what I did is I wanted to do more than freeze the image as we were going. I wanted to get that energy. Got a little bit of the water. Train, got the rails.
I'm hoping to get about a 30th of a second, maybe a 15th, because I can drag the shutter up, keep the train in tight focus, and there's going to be kind of a zoom effect around it.
Yesterday we shot digital with a fairly wide lens and have the rails sharp yet blurred at the same time. They were in focus, and the train is sharp, and that's a great way to bring the viewer's eye into the image and feel that train just coming right at you, right bearing down on you. I don't have any hard and fast rules whatsoever. Composition to me is whatever works. It really depends on the scene at hand. It's not something that I ever go into with a preconceived notion. I really want to keep my mind open to what I see.
Nice, there we go. And look back to your right when you can, just every now and then. Great, great, great. Very nice.
The climbing around Flagstaff, or outside of Flagstaff, for example, what I'm looking for there is a combination of the athleticism of the climbers, the setting, the natural beauty of the setting, and the challenge of doing what they're doing, and the emotion and energy that goes into it.
There we go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stick my tongue out.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes it just happens.
And some people are better at emoting their gestures and everything, and one of the climbers in particular, just outstanding. He's one of the best climbing people I've ever shot. And I'm really satisfied with one of those images, and I think I got a cover quality image of her climbing on the limestone. Really great shot.
Maybe a line that's a little closer to me. I'm going to be like, okay, trying to get the sense of everything.
I still wake up in the morning and I'm excited about what I get to shoot that day. Because really you don't know how well it's going to turn out. You don't know if you might produce the greatest image you're going to make this month or that year. It can certainly happen every single day.